Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and well, we got some more leaked evidence that the new killer coming, the Sandman, is indeed your boy, Freddy Krueger. So MorritzMusic, who was responsible for the other data mining and leaking the Kate Survivor sound effects, has found some Sandman sound effects. And also some game info. For the next chapter, the killer is the Sandman. His weapon is a clawed glove. See the clawed glove? And ability is Dream Master. Don't know what that would be. And the survivor, we've been given a last name, Kate Denson. I had seen Kate D before, but this is the first time that I've seen her last name, Kate Denson. Kate Denson doesn't fit into Freddy's lore. There's no Kate Denson in any of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, so I don't know if this... What I heard before was that Kate Denson was going to be a standalone survivor. So we may still have Nancy coming with Freddy, or maybe Kate Denson is going to just be a new survivor who happens to get matched up with Freddy. Don't know. It could be a licensing issue, like when they did the Halloween with the shape Michael Myers. They did have Laurie Strode by name, but they didn't have the likeness rights to Laurie Strode. So they couldn't make her look too much like Jamie Lee Curtis, because Jamie Lee owns her own likeness rights, apparently. So that's why the Laurie Strode we get looks like a crazy cat lady and not like the Activia pitch woman, Jamie Lee Curtis. So, I really hope it is still Nancy and that this Kate person is a standalone survivor and we're going to get Nancy with Freddy. But, we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to play these Freddy sound effects for you first. And I have those here. Now that sounds like a power.
La 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 la.
Some of them are repetitive, I think. So that's it. There's 23 in all. And a couple of them sound like powers, like, you know, the Doctor Shock or something like that, which would be this Dream Master ability, I suppose. And now, we did have, was it number 10 here? Let's see.
La 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 la.
Now, that, I think you'll, if you are a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street, you'll agree sounds like this. So, That's pretty spot on, I would say. Now, you may wonder why they don't have lyrics, but you have to remember that this game is going worldwide and that they wouldn't want to, alienate non-English speakers. So that's why it would just be a humming similar to, Anna the Huntress just hums. She isn't singing Bayou Bayoushki Bayou either, because that would alienate English speakers, so they just have the humming. So this is the same idea. So even if you don't think that those voices sound like Freddy, which I genuinely do believe they do, this humming kind of cinches it that that's the Freddy theme song, which when back in my last video when we were speculating that Freddy would be the Sandman and that he was coming, I think a lot of the people said that they really hoped that the nursery rhyme, the 1-2 Freddy's coming for you, would be in it, and there it is. So that's pretty awesome. There's also these sound files for Kate. There's a ton of them. I'm not going to play them all just because I feel it's very repetitive. And outside of the game, out of context, they don't really sound proper. In the game, you would have the hits from the killer, those sounds incorporated with these survivor sounds. The survivor sounds standing alone, to be frank, they kind of sound like an adult film on their own. There's no chase music, so just standing alone, they sound awkward. So I'm not going to play a bunch of them. I could play them for like 10 minutes if I wanted to, but I think this is enough of an idea. So here's Kate's sounds. Alright, I think that's enough of that. That's 80 seconds of screams and moans from Kate. Obviously, some of the longer screams there are where she's getting placed on the hook, and other ones are hits. And some of them are just cries of pain when you're crouched behind a rock. And, like I said, you could go on and on with that, but they really sound very awkward outside of the game itself. Which is why I didn't put them in the last video. But since we're featuring Freddy's sounds, I thought I would go ahead and put Kate's sounds in here beside it. So, that's what I've got for you guys today. Kate Denson still remains a mystery. All we really know is her name. We don't know any perks that she would come with. And even, Freddy, the ability of Dream Master. Who knows what that means. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is pretty well cemented that Freddy is the next killer. The dev stream was really light this week because they're at Comic-Con. So I wasn't expecting it to be chock full of information. And they did say that they're going to talk about the upcoming Halloween event on the next dev stream, which would be the 12th, I believe. So there's going to be a Halloween event coming up. Probably, they said quadruple Blood Point weekend, but I think that was just something to stir us up. I can't imagine they would actually have a quadruple blood point weekend. I would not be surprised to see them have an event on the Friday the 13th weekend, anticipating that arguably their biggest rival game, Friday the 13th, would be doing an event next weekend also. So it wouldn't surprise me to have the event kick off next weekend, Friday the 13th. And we may even have the next chapter by then. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think. This is some pretty solid evidence that it's Freddy. I can't see anything to dispute it. Freddy looks like it's money in the bank at this point. How do you feel about that? Are you excited for Freddy? Or you would rather not? Couldn't be bothered. All the people out there who said there wasn't going to be another licensed killer this year, they weren't going to do back-to-back licensed killers, I always felt like Leatherface was like a half a release, and it wasn't like a genuine, true, full chapter. This appears like it's going to be a full, true chapter with new map, new survivor, and new killer. The map, we don't know. Boiler room, burnt out school. I hope it's not another street, because I feel like that would be too similar to Haddonfield already. It'd just be another street with houses on it, which would probably be very easy for them to do, because you would think they would have the bare bones structure of having done Haddonfield, that they could just do an Elm Street and change the houses cosmetically. I'm hoping it's not that route. Like I said, I'd rather see a school or the boiler room, a big boiler room basement map. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys today. Let's listen to this one more time. No, not Kate. Where's the sounds? Number 10.
La 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 la.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Be good to each other. Bye-bye.